Gods and goddesses, SMITE is launching and the world we know will change forever. My name's Anuki. The true battle has only just begun.
Nemesis.
Evan 11 is about to see his friend Chunga get served, and with that smackdown, it's on! Divine Judgment on Thanatos gives Nemesis 10 seconds of blinding speed, and she begins to carve up face, body, and soul of the enemy with the assistance from the Fire Giant buff. Athena's decision to provoke Nemesis with a taunt is unwise, but she does manage to preemptively dash away from a fatal magical attack. Eyes turn to Amazenkar as Evan 11 slices the bee for a quick buzz. A completely berserk defense of the Chaos base. Mind-numbing speed from Divine Judgment allows Nemesis to quickly get within melee range and increases the chance of Shivalonke and Amazenkar missing their attacks. From Evan's point of view, it's a lot more hectic. This kind of turning, spine-twisting action is inhuman to the core. Only a god would be capable of this.
Me.
So bad. Bots.
X7 scene as Sobek is moving in to assist Face Monkey Hunbat. His Fear-No spaceships perfectly on Chunga, eliminating her from participating in this fight. Zine lights up Charging Prey, capturing Chunga when Ymir arrives to punish Hunbat with a freeze and glacial strike. Sobek continues in pursuit of Chunga, and after acquiring the kill, Ymir locks the lizard down and combines Eyes with Fire as Agni keeps his distance and supports with more damage. This is not enough to deplete all of Zine's health. He limps back to his middle tower sanctuary where he feels safe enough to recall. Surprise, surprise, Anher pokes out from around the corner with Desert Fury. Quick reactions keep Sobek alive. Neith uses the World Weaver ultimate in the high hopes it will help. Anher is lured into the tower, prevented from dispersing with Tail Whip and Charging Prey. That Purification Beads is too slow to save you, Anher. Try again next time. Sobek supports himself, setting up his own kills. Sometimes you just gotta do it yourself. All Space Monkeys were harmed in this play, but Sobek presses forward with the assault. Ymir accidentally places a dark wall and positions himself with shards of ice to body block. Sobek uses Charging Prey as soon as it's off cooldown for retreating purposes, feeling like today is a good day to back. Anher seeks and destroys, daringly going into restricted tower space. Sobek uses crowd control with the help from Neith to lock Anher into the sights of the tower's anti-matter launcher.
Hell.
Welcome to Hell. First stop, middle lane. Shock arrives for a gank. A hero Jerby moves unpredictably, avoiding the Kraken ultimate. Shock is low on health and cowers away, leaving Poseidon to try and clean up the situation. Sprint is activated on Poseidon, but it's accuracy, not speed, that is needed. Hell gets distance, allowing Clarity to guide the Dark Orb of Decay. It's not over yet, though. Apollo from left lane launches himself across the sky with his chariot. He enters with a roar, but his attacks do not connect. Jerby weaves around middle lane and survives. This is one hell of a play. Jerby was calm, confident, and not willing to shy away from this fight. All these attributes combined allowed Hell to be played aggressively, taking full advantage of every ability at hand. Once victory had been achieved, there was no time for minds to wander. Hell jukes the opportunity seeker as Hunbat diffuses the situation. Illidan CZ releases the fury of the winds against the minions as Freya arrives for a frontal gank. Poseidon hits the Kraken. Freya continues to pulse. Illidan breaks the combo with Spirit's Temper. Slither activates time in his mind, slows down, allowing him to gracefully dodge the Quadra basic attacks. He turns around and first class gifts Jaws, playing as Naja. 2 kills. It's spectacular to see the Trident's triple water strikes so elegantly dodged. With its wider attack pattern, it's an accomplishment to avoid these attacks and the fatal pulses from Freya. Wriggly worms, you just can't catch them. Artemis has her lead and is going to use it to the maximum. This is Thundis facing off against Neith. Neith is able to get a good weave explosion with her spirit arrow, but once the backflip is kicked out, Artemis enrages with a sprint and rapid fire combination, turning Guan Yu's cavalry charge into a mere pony ride. Sunwoo Camo takes a chunk out of Tusky, a hyper unusual block to say the least. Tusky returns the stun favor and Wukong is defeated. But wait, there's more. It's time for the magical bosses, Ra Anubis. Friend Poseidon Krakens Anubis. Anubis is a microsecond too slow on the Aegis, somehow blocking the knockup but not the damage. It's rave time and the lasers are out. Don't cross the beams. Both ultimates completely ineffective. Team Thunders is crashing the party from all angles. This is true team support. Artemis has done her job and now can go on vacation, but wait, there's more! Keeping an eye out for anything unusual, Artemis spots Odin, who has come to pick up one precious kill. He'll take anything! Feet first into a trap, dazed and confused, thinking he would never need his ring of spears in this predicament. It's activated hesitantly. Thunders realizes how close he was to being held prisoner. Moving back to the team, they all move to let this hero live for another risky day. When Ra and Anubis locked Chevron 7 into the ground, it reduced the area Artemis could comfortably move around. Releasing all of their magical energy, they were still unable to hit Artemis for that last nickel of health. Artemis certainly had the upper hand in the initial engagements, and the team earned themselves a commendation for their quick response to hostile activity in the area. Thunders was the symbol of this play though, an icon of good decision-making, map awareness, positioning, and luck. If you want to send in your top 5 plays, check the video description and become part of the legends. I'll see you next week. My name's Anuki. I'm going into the jungle.
Hey Ymir, click those.
But they don't look safe.
That's the point.
Oh. Ymir doesn't like Fenrir. Fenrir's a jerk.